Okay, it should be just black screen right now. Steam just crashed so hard it nearly made me restart my whole computer, so, figure it's probably gonna work, 50-50. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Hey, Cackle, how's it going? Is that popping up okay? You can hear me okay, you can see stuff going by. I don't know. Let me find... There it is. Dragon Age. Too many games. Excellent. Alright, hopefully the game will pop up before too long here. Headphone warning, it's gonna get quite loud in a second here. The, opening thing, I'll try to skip it as fast as I can. Come on. Don't crash. Come on. Alright. There we go. You got the screen now, got the game, got the everything, hopefully. Give it a couple seconds here. Hey, thank you for the follow, Ken Skills. Just give this a few minutes here. Hey, Media B. How is everyone doing on this fine Monday? If it's too hot where you are, I know the feeling. Just give this a couple minutes to get started, make sure everything's working. Hey, Vivian. Oh man, I can't imagine what it's like in Georgia right now. It's been pretty hot in Oklahoma, but it's finally calming down a bit. It's in that it was below 90 today. Woo! And I have seen the Critical Role news. That's cool stuff. Oh man, Vivian, that's that tropical storm remnant going through. We're gonna get the tail end of that tomorrow and the next day, I think. Finally get some rain. I'm excited. Okay, everyone got the game going. Actually, just gonna tab out for a second, check to make sure I'm not dropping frames. At some point I'll have two monitors, so I'll be able to tell, but no, we're good. Alright. Way to go, servers. So, let's jump right back in here. If I recall, we were in the middle of this big, lovely place, looking for a thing. Yeah, I remember very little. I know that we had gone left and we need to go right, and then go straight. I seared that into my memory, at least. Hey, Mistral. Oh, look at us all covered in blood. Except for Liliana. And Morrigan. Aw, man. It's just me and Sten. That's probably the way it should be, honestly. Alright, so we had gone back to retrace our steps to check out that area down there. We've gone to the left. Now I think it's time to go to the right. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. Hold down shift. Alright, I remember how this game works. Let's go. I do not remember how this game works. There it is. What's all this? Well, that's not a good sign. Decent axe. Armor of Diligence. That's actually quite good armor. It didn't seem to help him much. Well, looks like we can't go any further this way, despite what the minimap's telling me, so I guess we head on back, and we'll probably double around there at some point, and see something terrible. Maybe he just died of fun. What a way to go.
Yes.
Oh, please don't save the game like that. That's so intimidating. Huh? Run into every trap. Oh, there's a cultist mage. Alright. Do that. Get a pinning shot, actually, would be nice. Crippling shot? No. Pinning shot. There it is. Sten. You do you, buddy. Got threaten on, that's nice. Let's do some mighty blow stuff. And Morrigan. Oh, that's interesting, Vivian. I think the last time I played, I did a top-down, or last time I attempted to play, I should say. Will this move her up to do it? I hope she doesn't just cast it on me. Wait, let's reconsider. Oh, yeah, let's just do drain life.
I am ready.
Oh, it takes so long to get here! There we go. Oh, there's two. Hello, Archer. I don't know why I said it like that. Don't you do that. Oh, hi! I see you drinking that potion. Still got pals. Dan's got him. Okay, no. So mean. Oh, if you cast the vulnerability hex, drain life hurts them more. Thank you. I will try to remember that. We'll see how well I do at remembering it. Ooh, no loot. That's a bad sign. Well, that's a thing. Again, I am tempted to go back and read all of these, but this isn't an audiobook, so we'll leave it there for now. Is there anything else up here, or is this just a place for the archers to be jerks? I think it's just a place for them to be jerks. Excellent. Alright. Let's go. As my headphones fall out. Oh, I see Ballista. Alright. Well. There's not a lot I can do until we're all in here. Excuse me. I want a ballista. Oh, I need to lure them in there. I get it. Yeah, I'll definitely do that. I am typically the person who reads everything, but I knew that would bog this down a little bit too much, so... Unfortunately. Are we done?
Trap right ahead. Trap right ahead.
Thanks, Liliana.
Going.
Just traps everywhere, don't step in them. I guess I could have her just disarm them to get some XP. Nice.
As you like.
And watch me maybe not shoot myself in the head with this ballista like I did with the last one. Alright, keep going straight. And then we have a left and a right turn. Ah, I should have saved. Oh well. Let's do that. Yeah, I love critical strike. Just start things off well. There's vulnerability hex. There it is. No, that's not the one. It's drain life. Where am I going? What am I doing? Ow, I'm on fire. It's fine. Who's setting people on fire? That would be you. Stop. Consider not. Oh yeah, yeah. I keep forgetting you can stretch out the quick bar. Alright. Alright. Nothing there. got some loot. Boots! Already winning. Okay. And some gloves. Nice. Alright. Let's see if I can figure out what the heck is going on here. I'm tempted to go right in case it loops around and closes up with this. But it looks like it's just going to lead to some stairs, which are going to confuse the heck out of me. So we'll go... Well, this whole time we've been going left first and then right, so let's start going left. And then figure it out from there. I got really nervous walking into that room for some reason. I wonder why. Alright. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh gosh, I have some regrets. Okay, I feel like this is gonna be death by 1,000 cuts here. It's relatively easy battles, but there's a lot of them. So I'm just gonna save. I'm gonna call this one... Ooh, Temple of Doom. We'll find something cleverer at some point. Ooh, what could go wrong? That was very well timed. I honestly wasn't expecting that. I was just saying it. Alright, better be worth it. Ow! That was a super evil one. This guy's up. Surely this one. Oh, this one's locked.
Right away.
There you go. And you get some gloves in the end. Oh, oh, oh. Is this an evil chest? It's an evil chest! There's 3 this time. Neat. Alright, well, I'm right stuck in this one, so... Keep doing that. It's really good. Hey, hamburger face. No, I didn't need to look there. Oh boy. Long day. Good job. Alright, did we find all the evil chests? Good. Oh my gosh, they just keep coming, don't they?
Yes.
We're just gonna kinda zip through this whole thing here. Worry too much. Alright, sit there, that's fine. That was a good play. Unnecessary swing. Best fight. Ooh, nice. Journeyman rune. That's pretty good. Although I guess I'm picking up more and more master runes now. Okay, do I want to do this right now, or do I want to go back and finish up this side and then go up? Kind of want to go back and finish this side and then go up. Let's do that just to finish stuff off. Go for a nice jog in your armor. That's what everyone likes to do best. A good time will be had by all. Whew, this is a lot further back than I remember it being.
Going.
I wonder if there's enemies. Yep. Excuse me. Excuse me. Ow, 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 ow. Yeah, this is definitely uneasy. Don't have the brain power to micromanage a lot tonight, unfortunately. Let's see here. Another journeyman rune. Neat. Life stone. Oh my gosh. What do these people do all day? I keep doing that to these raids and it has no effect. Misdirection hex on me or something there. Ooh, is this an evil vase? Vase? Whatever you want to call it. These people need a hobby. Oh. These folk need a hob. No, they need an H. You know what I mean by that. They should definitely group up. If they were all in one place, they could completely annihilate us. Alright. Hello. Oh, this is new. Painful. That's everything? Alright, I guess we can just go then. I assume these lead to the same place. Oh, that's a great name down there in the bottom right. It's true, that could be their hobby. Wormling Lair. You gonna go? Okay. Oh, that's ominous. Okay. So I assume... Oh, that's... Oh no, this looks big. I assume this is the same. Yeah, that's the same entrance that we would have come in from the other side. Okay. Vaguely oriented for now. That's gonna end soon. Cultist Overseer. Let's go for the boss guy.
Let's see, which one first?
Someone use Indomitable. It's my thing. This guy's having trouble walking. I do like that they eventually, even if they get stuck in their pathing, they just kind of give up to him, whoever's closest. Oh, that guy's got some hit points. Don't you go after Liliana. It's mean. Why would you do that?
Alright.
Oh, good to know, Vivian. Thank you. I would definitely have missed that. Knowing me. Ooh, neat. Every time I see a column, it's that guy with the butterfly meme. Like, is this a boss?
Time for more practice.
Get back here. Glad I could be here to pose dramatically. At the end of all things. Ah. Oh, I was just about to complain how they never carry anything. Lesser lyrium potion. Oh no! I was in the middle of... Alright. I guess the smart thing to do would be to lead them out. Take them out at the entrance here one by one, so the archer couldn't keep hitting us, but... His left toe was still intact and he was still fighting.
Something I can help
Oh, sorry. Never mind. Standing in front of that dead body. We accidentally made eye contact.
Right.
It happens. Yeah. Grab that. Just want to wander the rest of this room here. Doop. Red steel. Neat. Okay, I'm gonna save. Lair Witch Project. I don't know. That might be more apropos at a later date. Ooh, there's a trap. Oh, I could have leveled up. Crap. Oh, they're coming behind us? Aw, man. Oh, I don't want to kill these guys. They're cute. Technically, we were out of combat for a second there. She breathed fire. Okay, no loot to be had here. Let's have Liliana disarm that, and I'm gonna level up real quick. Look at that 40 strength. I don't know what I was gonna read there. That started with an S, apparently. I do have enough to go Destroyer once I hit level 12. Two-handed strength, reducing penalties to attack and defense from powerful swings. I use that a lot. I have to start thinking about what to level up after this. I guess go through these. Yeah, we're gonna go for that, and I can actually start leveling up some other stuff, so I think I'm gonna bump Con this level. Trap detected! Trap detected! Ba-doop, doop. Oh, I thought she detected another one. Uh-oh. This doesn't bode well. Oh, there it is. I guess I could have just held down tab and found them all, but... Okay, I'm trying not to get too long. Well, no, it's too late. This is too big. Just gonna go follow it, and if there are branching paths... Saving game. Oh, more cultists. Come on.
Be careful!
That's a great battle cry. Be careful. Wow, we've got a lot of friends here. Let's try not to move too much so we don't accidentally trigger the rest. Maybe too late. Well, this guy's just hitting the stone. Alright, let's get him in there. Oh, shit. Chug that. Wow, we really are running low on health poultices. Stop that. Hit. That is a really good battle cry. I'm just gonna shout that next time I go into battle. Be careful. Longbow. Oh, achievement unlocked! Look at that, Master Lockpicker. Why does he just die with a flask of acid in your hand?
Trap right ahead.
Alright. Let's get all this. Get all that. It is pretty awesome now that Liliana can grab everything. I'll check Liliana's tactics here. Well, it looks like, for the most part, like these are all ranged things. Oh, those are awesome. Dragon eggs. The Frostback Mountains. Okay. Continue up this way. Check out that map. Mm-hmm. Sure looks like a thing. I could actually make a few more potions. Do I have anyone who can make potions? Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's make a few of these, just so we have a couple more on hand. Look at me crafting on the fly. Remind me to save after this one. This doesn't look good. Whoa, hurt. Ah, shoot, I wasn't paying attention there. I don't know what I'm doing with any of these guys. Hang on, hang on. Stan, we're gonna have you just run a little ways off.
Now we get our hands dirty.
Alright. I like to call this Sten conquers everything.
Shall be as you say.
I know how to fight with Sten. It's kind of... Oh, except he's got, shit, I wasn't paying attention. Well, this could have gone better. Excuse me. Excuse me.
I am hurt.
I'm gonna use it. There you go. Shit. Yeah. Alright. Good to know. Beep, beep, beep. Alright. We will go in a little more cautiously this time. Let's have Morrigan. Oh. Kind of don't want anyone to run in right now, but I don't know what to do here. Just hang out here for a second. Oh, there's still one left. Alright, let's just chill here. Let's not trigger those guys. Let's do a little looting. Everyone feeling good? Feeling nice? Let's save. Hexadecimal. I don't know. Let's get some ranged stuff going here. I don't think she has misdirection hex yet. Let's see. Oh, well that's handy.
I see.
This is gonna be friendly fire, isn't it? How close does she have to get? Okay, not that bad.
I never liked
Misdirection hex. Get in there.
Yes.
Alright, it was a mess. But it worked. Yay, that helps. We got one more.
Of course.
Longbow. Neat. Those ice bolts might be nice. Is she out of fancy bolt? Oh no, those are bolts. Do I have any arrows? Yeah, I do. There you go. I'd say it's worth it. Oh, did Morgan go down? Ah, I missed it. Damaged eye. Ouch. I guess I gotta just do that. Alright. We fixed Morgan's eye. Here we go.
Trap right ahead.
Well, let's save. She said trap right ahead. There should be a thing in there. I got nothing. Trying to think of something on cave. All I can think of is death cave, like a death save in D&D. Here Be Dragons is good. I feel like that's gonna become more appropriate in a minute here. Just got a hunch. Can we just wait for them to come here? They don't see us yet. Alright. Oh, nope. Aim for that one. Oh, I don't like that. Gonna go? Go! Close one. Oh, don't do that. I really don't like that. Yep, I'm just gonna be messing down. I wasn't paying attention. Shit. Whichever character I'm controlling has the biggest chance of dying, honestly. Oh, come on. Thought I got it. Shit. I don't know what any of these do. I don't want a friendly fire with this, so I'm just like, shit, that's a thing. That seems to be okay. Oh, there's some mage up back there. Let's finish this guy off. Yeah, I have so little patience today for the combat. I just want to rush slash through and just get it done. Couple injury kits, good as new. Oh, you didn't need to do that. Oh well. Oops. Are we currently considered in combat? Is that what's going on here?
Very well.
Because I'd like for Sarita to come back at some point.
Oh, is this too much?
Oh, what's going on?
An order.
What's going on here? Take a health potion. Darn it. I guess where she is still considered in combat. I can't micromanage anything today. It's just not gonna happen. The music's real dramatic, but I don't see any enemies. Alright, there we go. I guess we just had to go up to her. Alright, you also take an injury kit there. Alright, everyone okay? Nope.
Speak.
Oh no, that's threatened. That's fine then. Okay, good. Let's just curve around here, make sure we're not missing anything. Oh shoot, this is an actual branch. Well, we said we were gonna go left first each time, so let's go left and see where it takes us. Let's save. All I have in my head right now is I do not like green eggs and ham, and I don't know why. Okay, thanks, Vivian. Fight club. Too many fights. Alright. That was a good battle cry. You gonna do anything? Literally at all? No? That's... Ugh. Shoot, where'd she go? Alright. Nope, that's not what I'm looking for. There it is. Alright. Well, we said we'd take the left one each time, and that's probably the best way to keep them getting too confused. Ooh, this looks like it's leading somewhere. We have some sort of vents. Oh, this looks like plot might be up this way. Let's try the other one here. Just because it's a little better built. Oh, and we have a body we forgot to loot back here. We being me. I will take responsibility. Wow, that would have been a sad body to miss. That's a sentence.
I believe we are headed up towards the surface of the mountains.
I missed what she said. I believe we're heading up. Well, if it triggered plot talk, let's go back to that third one. Way back. I don't trust any of these ways right now. I guess I could just go up further. Ah well, committed now. That's an interesting thing to see down here. A goat and a pile of dragon filth. Uh-oh, this doesn't look good. Hello, goat.
You called.
I was talking to the goat, but now I'm a little embarrassed that I was talking to the goat.
Wish.
Guess I can't interact. Oh boy. Target. Oh, these guys are big. What am I doing? Fight! Many damage. At least 3 damage. Having a little nap. Alright. Could have gone worse.
Going.
Oh, cool. I mean... neat! Well, now I know what this save game has to be. Shit stirs. We're stirring shit. Literally. It happens. Hello, pigs and goats. Sure your lives will be better now. Okay. Well, is this a fight that I can come back to, like, after having gone to camp? Because I don't see us getting more health poultices. The number's just gonna go down until I can get back to civilization and buy some. Alright, I'm feeling left first here. Let's just go for it. Definitely a fight here. And a chest. And wooden crates! Oh dear. This looks like a big fighty kind of place. Yeah, there's traps. We gotta run up and disarm those.
Trap right ahead. Trap right ahead.
Oh, that may have been a bad call. Get up. I need my camera back. Oh, there was a mage and I didn't see him. Oh good, good to know, Vivian. Right, I keep forgetting Liliana can stealth. Alright.
Going.
Looks like everything's been triggered here.
Huh. And I'm off.
Great. Which way? Gonna stick with this one for a bit at least. I don't feel super lost yet, which for me is an unusual thing. Oh, Colgrim. Alright, we'll come back to this. We'll just do the other route. And, yeah. Looks like we're heading in the right direction. It's always nice to go for a pleasant jog in a death-filled cavern. It's good for the lungs. Might be the opposite of that, we're not sure. Scientists haven't come to any consensus yet. Thought there might be something back there. Alright. Making our way downtown. Doo-doo-doo. That would be exhausting, running with all that armor and that giant sword. Great cardio. Interesting. Well, that looks like a fun person to attack. What's going on here? Oh. Thought I could scout it out a bit. Oh, this is suspicious. Oh, okay. There's a few. Okay, dragon. Oh, I feel so bad for killing people. Can't click on anything. Oh, hi. You got some weird stuff going on up here. That doesn't look good. I'd rather you didn't. I mean, you look real cool. Ooh, it's got swords and stuff. Dang it. Do this. I should really turn down the... Oh gosh, he just took a potent. I should really turn down the requirement for when they take a... Oh shoot, she's still fighting. Where is she? Shit. Oh, hi. Hello, friend. Okay. Currently it's set to when they hit 50%, they take one. I should maybe drop it down to 25. That was a cool dragon statue. We may be in trouble here. I don't know how many potents I have. 3. Where did you go, Liliana?
Going.
Oh, that's something.
I'm here.
Alright. How's everyone doing? Yeah, I might have to just micromanage this stuff.
And I'm off. Trap right ahead.
Oh. You can mess with those. I guess that one already got triggered.
Yes.
Anything else out here? I guess let's just go up. I think part of the trouble is I didn't notice there were drakes mixed in. Ooh, Spellweaver. That was a pretty neat sword. Dragon eggs! Alright, let's just pick our way around here real quick. Take a look around. What do we got? Can we walk over this terrain? Alright, I think we got everything. Guess we should continue. Right, got all that? Okay. Should have saved. Well. always feel better when the mage is down. Just ping right in the head. Come on, you can do it. Alright. I'm actually gonna save before I forget here. Fungeon? It's a fun dungeon.
Going.
Making many friends.
Right.
Yeah. Stealing their health poultices. Take a look at this dragon age in a dragon age? Dragon egg in a second here. Ooh, neat. What you doing?
Going.
To Winter Shield. Life Drinker. Blood Mage. +4 spell power. Nice. Just about left it all there. Excuse me. Is that particularly relevant? Okay, cool. Alright. I think we've done what we can do on this side. Thought I saw something pop up for a second there. Nope. Alright, now we retrace our steps and go back to the plot. Let me cut through here. Yes. Good. Which way am I going here? Shoot. Oh, I want to raise a baby dragon. It'd be a fun time and nothing could possibly go wrong. Okay, so this was up. Let me double check. Yep. It was indeed up this way. This is the weirdest 5K. Jingling of the armor. Beautiful sound. Yes. We don't want to have to do this run again. Okay. Lump of coal grim. That's a weak one. Not doing great here. Is this just a fight, or do we get to talk to him? Alright.
Stop! You will go no further!
Who are you?
You do not have the right to demand my name.
Fair enough.
You have defiled our temple. You have spilled the blood of the faithful and slaughtered our young. No more! You will tell me now, intruder, why you have done all this. Why have you come here?
Should just come out with it? Yeah, she's pretty blunt. I have come for the urn of sacred ashes.
You did this all for an ancient relic. Know this, stranger. The prophet Andraste has overcome death itself.
Okay.
And has returned to her faithful in a form more radiant than you can imagine.
How nice
Not
for her.
even the Tevinter Imperium could hope to slay her now. What hope do you have?
Will you accept an apology then? Sorry, Cackle. And what has happened to the ashes?
They are still within this temple. But why do we need ashes when we serve the risen Andraste in all her glory?
So, can you give me the urn then?
So, you are after the ashes.
Oh boy.
Perhaps there is a way for you to make up for your desecration of our home and temple.
Could you be more specific?
Perhaps true Andraste's mercy, her greatest enemy will become her greatest champion.
Just say what you have to say.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Father Colgrim. I lead the disciples of Andraste. The ashes you seek reside atop this mountain, watched by an immortal guardian who refuses to accept the truth of the risen lady. Now the ashes prevent Holy Andraste from fully realizing her new form. They are a remnant of her past incarnation, and she cannot move on as long as they exist.
Go on.
The beloved needs to reclaim the ashes, to make them her own again. All it would take is a drop of her blood. Blood carries power, strength, knowledge. Through it, all the power that is held in the ashes will be returned to Our Lady.
You speak of evil. I must destroy it. Why have you not done this then?
The Guardian has foiled all our attempts to reach the urn. He keeps what power remains from the true Andraste. He knows the disciples, and we cannot touch him, for he draws his strength from the ashes themselves. But you could deliver Our Lady what is rightfully hers.
What is this talk of blood and power? And he thinks Andraste is reborn. It is preposterous. I do not like this.
The rewards for performing such a service would be great indeed.
What makes you think I can do this?
Many have been led here, but only you had the fortitude and skill to survive the temple.
With a couple reloads.
Were led here by Andraste's hand to do her work. The task is simple. I give you a vial of the holy Andraste's blood, and you empty the vial into the ashes. Whatever magic was held in the ashes will be undone, and our great lady will be freed from the shackles of her past life!
And what? Encourage the worship of a large lizard? Consider your actions carefully.
I feel like you're metagaming a little bit there, Stan. I have considered.
Not enough.
Perhaps you're right that this is a bad idea. Just warning, if you do what he asks, you have to fight Liliana to the death. I mean, yeah, I was definitely not planning on doing it regardless. But, yes.
You will not help us? Then we cannot allow you to leave here. To arms, my brethren!
That's intense.
Andraste will grant us victory!
Yeah, this guy does not seem like a reliable employer. I feel like he's, you know, you go to do your taxes and it's like, oh, I don't have an employer ID number. You'll have to do it on your own. And you're like, Colgrim, I don't think you're on the level. I guess I should be going for mages. Oh gosh, no, what I should be doing. Come on. You hex me. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. This is not good. I don't have the brain power for it, I'm sorry. Can't. How we doing, everyone? That sounded like a satisfying squash. Alright, ooh. Skills do we want to give him? Improved survival? That might be good. Yeah, let's give him improved survival. He can be our survival buddy. So let's give him a little bit of cunning. So we can do that. And yeah, let's put it all in cunning. Death blow. Yes. It's 35 magic. Good. Yes, that's good. Is 35 magic enough for what she wants to do? Because then we can start leveling up some other stuff. Yeah, looks good. Yes. Actually, we should probably I'm gonna bump her constitution so she's not quite as squishy. Oops, that wasn't the one. Previous. Next. Let's just do that. That's fine. Colgrim, what do you got for me? Yes? Very yes. Extremely yes. Neat. And, ooh, this horn belonged to Father Colgrim. When he wished to commune with the high dragon he believed to be Andraste reborn, he used sound this horn from the top of the mountain overlooking the village of Haven to summon the high dragon. Alright. We'll have that. I feel like that might be the fun time battle that is to come. Alright, let's save. Ah, great. Good to know, Vivian. This dungeon is dragging on. I don't know. I think we got everything. Let's head on up. Look at that! We made it through a thing. We didn't get lost. We only died a few times, and that was in another dimension. We're starting to look pretty cool as a group. Not as cool as that. Neat.
They say music soothes the savage beast, but I'm not going to test that theory.
Good call. Oh, I'm really upset that there's a way to play this where you have to fight them to the death. That's very tragic. Ruined temple. Alright, let's go everywhere except where we're supposed to go. Yes, a good omen. An average omen. A pretty okay omen. Can't go anywhere here. Alright. Anything else over here? Oh, this is a way to go. Oh wait. What's... This looks like... Okay, that's the gauntlet, which just sounds like a wonderful time. What's this? Is this just back to the main floor of the temple? I'm gonna wait for the chat to catch up. That's the way... Oh, is that really the way I came out? Oh, yeah, that's right. Yep, never mind. I know directions. As soon as we're outside, I get lost. It's the opposite of real life. I get lost inside buildings, and I go outside and I know where I am. Alright.
And I'm off.
Okay, I feel like I should save at this point again, even though I just saved recently. Gauntlet is a hard word to mess with. The mittens. Alright. The mitten. Gauntlet schmauntlet. Darn right. Okay. I don't know why I checked. This looks puzzle-ish. Okay. This is a friendly sort.
Is not like the rest of the temple. This part is unblemished, untouched.
Accurate. Yes, it's easy mode. Ooh, Andraste's arrows. Neat. Excuse me, Guardian. We'll talk in a second. You know, you're doing good work. Respect what you're up to. Oh, all right.
I bid you welcome, Pilgrim.
Who are you?
I am the Guardian, the protector of the urn of sacred ashes. I have waited years for this.
For me?
You are the first to arrive in a very long time. It has been my duty, my life, to protect the urn and prepare the way for the faithful who come to revere Andraste. For years beyond counting have I been here, and shall I remain until my task is done and the Imperium has crumbled into the sea.
I get what you're saying, but it makes it sound like your task is to make the Imperium crumble into the sea. Will your task ever be done?
I do not know, and I do not question.
Who are the men who have taken over the rest of the temple?
When my brethren and I carried Andraste from Tevinter to this sanctuary, we vowed to forever revere her memory and guard her. I have watched generations of my brethren take up the mantle of their fathers. For centuries they did this, unwavering, joyful in their appointed task. But now they have lost their way. They have forgotten Andraste and their promise.
And what about you? Who are you?
I am all that remains of the first disciples. I swore I would protect the urn as long as I lived, and I have lived a very long time.
The first disciples. Did you know Andraste?
Did anyone really know her,
Cunning
save the
dialogue
Maker?
option.
She would sometimes spend weeks alone in meditation, often without food or water.
Please, tell me more about Andraste.
I cannot express in words
Okay.
my love for Andraste. You must seek her out for yourself. Everyone must.
Must they, though? How is it possible you have lived so long?
I made a vow to Andraste and to the Maker. My life is tied to the ashes. As long as they remain, so will I.
What can you tell me about the Urn of Sacred Ashes?
You already know that the urn contains the remains of the prophet Andraste. What else is there to tell?
Well, what do you know about these disciples of Andraste?
When my brethren and I
Oh.
carried Andraste
We already
from
got this.
Tevinter to this sanctuary, we vowed to forever revere her memory and guard her. I have watched generations of my brethren take
Yeah.
up the mantle of their fathers. For centuries they did
So the
this.
dragon is not Andraste then.
Our Andraste has gone to the Maker's side. She will not return. The dragon is a fearsome creature, and they must have seen her as an alternative to the absent Maker and his silent Andraste. A true believer would not require audacious displays of power.
How did the belief spread to the rest of the disciples?
It began with an ancestor of the one known as Colgrim. He saw himself as a new prophet, preaching the rebirth. Some disagreed with him,
their cries of pain and loss, which were quickly silenced.
Tell me more about the disciples.
When my brethren
shit.
and I carried
Okay.
Andraste from
I'll figure it
Levant
out
to
eventually.
the sanctuary, we vowed
I would like to see the
you
urn.
have come to honor Andraste, and you shall, if you prove yourself worthy.
Yes, but could you tell me more about the disciples? I need the ashes to cure a noble man.
Still, you
Alright.
must prove yourself worthy. It is not my place to decide your worthiness. The gauntlet does that. If you are found worthy, you will see the urn and be allowed to take a small pinch of the ashes for yourself. If not,
This guy's had a really long time to think up all this fun stuff. What is the gauntlet?
the gauntlet tells the true pilgrims from the false. You will undergo 4 tests of faith, and we shall see how your soul fares.
Can you tell me anything else about this gauntlet?
You will understand what it is when you face it.
Very well, I will enter the gauntlet.
Before you go, there is something I must ask. I see that the path that led you here was not easy.
Please give me potions.
There is suffering
Oh,
in your
I see what you mean.
past. Your suffering, and the suffering of others. Balin's machinations led to Trian's death and your exile. You allowed this to happen. Do you think you failed, Trian?
How do you know of my past?
Your path is laid out before me and plain to see. In the lines of your face and the scars on your heart. Do you believe you failed, Trian?
No. I could not have known that was what Balin had planned.
Then you do not dwell on past
She
mistakes.
really doesn't.
Neither yours nor someone else's.
One wonders what this Guardian's purpose is. Be wary of his traps.
What's past is past. Why bring it up and open old wounds?
Arshera, leave the past where it falls.
Is there any religion that does not thrive upon guilt, like a glutton at his lunch? No, I thought not.
You could not have known what would happen. You did what you thought was best.
And what of those that follow you?
They're pretty cool.
And you?
Sorry, Media
Why
V.
do you say
See you
the
soon.
Maker speaks to you, when all know that the Maker has left? He spoke only to Andraste. Do you believe yourself her equal?
I never said that.
In Orlais you were someone. In Lothering, you feared you would lose yourself, become a drab sister, and disappear. When your brothers and sisters of the cloister criticized you for what you professed, you were hurt, but you also reveled in it. It made you special. You enjoyed the attention, even if it was negative.
You're saying that I made it up for the attention? I did not. I know what I believe.
Demand whatever answers you want, Spirit.
You came to this land as an observer, but you killed a family in a blind rage. Have you failed your people by allowing a Qunari to be seen in that light?
I have never denied that I failed.
And you, Morrigan, Flemeth's daughter, what?
Begone, Spirit. I will not play your games.
I will respect your wishes. The way is open.
That's pretty great.
Good luck, and may you find what you seek.
It's just nah, fuck this, I'm out. You know what? I respect that. Oh man, that was like that dude on the internet who's like, you know, it's just my opinion, you can't get mad at me, it's just my opinion, you know, I just gotta say it, it's really important. I'm gonna read his book just for that. Yeah, now I know things. Alright. Kid gloves. Gauntlet. That's a thing. General Mafferath. Brona. Well, this looks like a fun place. Hello, ghosts. Pleased to meet you all. You may be wondering why I've gathered you here today.
The smallest lark could carry it, while a strong man might not.
A tune.
Of what do I speak?
Wow, I got it. I am shit at riddles.
I was Andraste's dearest friend in childhood, and always we would sing. She celebrated the beauty of life, and all who heard her would be filled with joy. They say the Maker himself was moved by Andraste's song, and then she sang no more of simple things.
Alright. A lot of these I'm gonna have to look at the answers before figuring it out, I'm sure, but I'm gonna try.
Echoes from a shadow realm, whispers of things yet to come. Thought's strange sister dwells in night, is swept away by dawning light. Of what
Sleep?
do I speak?
Dreams?
A dream came upon me as my daughter slumbered beneath my heart. It told of her life, and of her betrayal and death. I am sorrow and regret. I am a mother weeping bitter tears for a daughter she could not save.
This is a very cool mechanic. Guess we continue this way.
An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. The debt of blood must be paid in full. Of what do I speak?
I mean, I guess... war? Vengeance.
Yes, my husband Hysarion would have chosen a quick death for Andraste. I made him swear that she would die publicly with her war leaders, that all would know the Imperium's strength. I am justice. I am vengeance. Blood can only be repaid in blood.
I'd neither a guest nor a trespasser be. In this place I belong, that belongs also to me. Of what do I speak?
Home?
It was my dream for the people to have a home of their own, where we would have no masters but ourselves. The enemy of my enemy is my friend, and thus we followed Andraste against the Imperium. But she was betrayed, and so were we.
The bones of the world stretched towards the sky's embrace, veiled in white, like a bride greeting her groom.
Mountains.
Of what do I speak? Yes. I carried Andraste's ashes out of Tevinter into the mountains to the east, where she could gaze ever into her Maker's sky. No more fitting a tomb than this could we find.
Alright, so far so good.
A poison of the soul, passion's cruel counterpart. From love she grows, till love lies slain. Of what do I speak?
Jealousy? Yep.
Yes, jealousy drove me to betrayal. I was the greatest general of the Alemanni.
I like seeing
But
it pop up a
beside
few
her,
seconds
I was
later.
nothing. Hundreds fell before her on bended knee. They loved her, as did the Maker. I loved her too. But what man can compare with a god?
I feel like there's a song that covers that. Ooh, goodness. Getting right up there, huh?
No man has seen it, but all men know it. Lighter than air, sharper than any sword. Comes from nothing, but will fell the strongest armies. Of what do I speak?
Hunger, right?
Yes, hunger was the weapon used against the wicked men of the Tevinter Imperium. The Maker kindled the sun's flame, scorching the land. Their crops failed, and their armies could not march. Then he opened the heavens and bade the waters flow, and washed away their filth. I am Kefir, disciple of Andraste and commander of her armies. I saw these things done, and knew the Makers smiled on us.
She wields the broken sword, and separates true kings from tyrants. Of what do I speak? Yes, I could not bear
I'm proud of myself for figuring that one out. Or all of these out without needing help.
I am the penitent sinner who shows
pretty helpful when you get multiple choice.
Compassion will be shown to him.
Alright. Let's save. Try and fail.
Greetings, my exiled sister.
Yep.
I would lament your fate, but why should I? You have been cast out to walk the surface, whereas But I am too hard on you. Balin made fools of us both. Were I a spectator, I would applaud him for his clever manipulations. However, I find it hard for me to remain unbiased in this regard.
That is what you say, but you are not Trian.
I am the brother you remember, the one you have seen in your dreams these past months. But the betrayals of Orzammar do not weigh down your steps. You have not faltered, and I am proud of you. Take this and use it well.
Sure.
I give you this and my blessing. Remember me.
Who was that guy? Nah. What item did I get there? Is it reflection? Is it... I don't actually know what he handed me. So I choose to believe he handed... Is it this letter? Reflection. Okay, that is what he gave me. I just like the idea that he handed me, like, a short bow. Just a regular short bow. Thanks. Alright, what do we got here? Ooh, we got some fights. Oh no! We have to fight shadow versions of ourselves! The worst!
Wipe them out
It's awesome. Excuse me. Sorry, Morgan. Shit. Ow. I know how this went against Stan earlier, so I'm perhaps less worried. Oh, he's pretty strong, and I'm all out of health. So we'll see how that goes for me. Alright. Keep interrupting. Oh no! How could you do this, evil Liliana? Alright, let's just hang out here and get our health back for a second here. A mirror darkly. There you go. This looks like a puzzle.
Another obstacle. Tis almost beyond endurance.
Indeed.
I suspect we'll have to work together to get across.
Yeah, let's see here.
That part of the bridge looks like it's there, but I don't think it is. Try something else.
Well, she didn't say anything else with that. I think she's stopped moving here. Okay, so those aren't really there. Gotcha.
These are like stepping stones, aren't they?
Oh,
We have
okay.
to take them one at a
All
time
right.
to get across.
Okay.
As you wish.
We need to get that first one. And then we're gonna have to move. Solid? I think so. Oh shit. But I don't want this to disappear, so hang on a second. Alright, if Sten moves, it's gone. If Liliana moves, it's okay. Alright, so she'll be the one to adjust the next one. Is that solid? I can't even tell. I don't think so. Alright. Nope. Still gotta test it. Hang on.
Yes.
So if he moves, they both go. Okay, so Sten has to stay put. If Morgan moves, just the first one goes. Alright, so Morgan's gonna be the next one to go. I'm sorry, I'm not looking at the chat for this. I'm gonna try to do it on my own. I don't see the messages as they pop up. Okay. Is there a spot that'll light up? Both. No. Okay, so someone has to move. I don't know what happens if it goes away while I'm there, but probably nothing good. So let's just figure out the sequence of events. So we need... okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need 3, 6, 2.
I hear you.
And then... no. Why did I go there? Pushed her off. Three, 6, 2.
Of course.
Hang on. I might be wrong with my assumptions here. But I'm assuming that something bad happens if it goes unstable when you are standing on it. So I'm trying to... so I feel like that first one is not correct then. There's a couple different ways to get that steady. He's currently holding the first one. Okay. Yeah, you get put back at the beginning, so it's unhelpful.
Speak then.
Okay, good to know. All right, let's just start again here. I'm confusing myself. All right. Okay. So that is 3. That is 4. I'm gonna write this down. Alright, this is the kind of puzzle I'm okay with. Alright, so that is 3. 4. I'm writing on a napkin. It's not great. 1. 4. 4. 2. And on the other side, get off that,
Kadan.
is 3. 1 and 2. 1. 2 and 3. 3 and 4. And 2. Alright. So okay, so for the first one, okay, you're always going to need someone on one that's 2. So that, and then to make it solid, you need someone, we're going to say probably there. Okay. And then you need Morrigan. Let's just assume that I'm not going to screw up too badly. Morrigan needs to be on 2 and 3, which is this one. Oh, that's not right. Okay. So, or wait, this is 3 and 4. I know how to read my own writing. No, it still doesn't work. Alright, so that doesn't work the way I thought it did. So you have to have one, it has to be on opposing sides. Okay. Alright.
Hey.
That's fun. Ash Wraith puzzle
Perhaps only
buddies.
one of us needs to go on.
Whoops.
There
Sorry.
may be a lever or a switch on the other side.
I forgot who was doing what there. Alright, so Morrigan's important. Sten's important. Again, can't read my own dang writing. Alright, so he's holding down 2, so I need 2 on the other side here. Almost there, almost there. There we go. Alright. And now Liliana needs to run all the way around here and go for 2 and 3, which is this one. And then Sten needs to go to the other side and go to this one. Boop. And now Morrigan is no longer needed. And she's gonna go to 3 and 4, which is this one. Just had to write it down. And then Sten.
You need?
Who is... Nope, wait. Sten is on 3. Okay, so he needs to... Ah, shit. Screwed it up. Screwed it up. I lost track of shit. Alright. Sorry, everyone who has to watch this. I'm very proud of myself. I promise. Alright. Gotta remember the order here.
Of course.
Morgan, you go to... 2. This is a clever puzzle. It is fun. In a terrible sort of way. Okay. So now, Morgan is on 2. Sten is on 1. So Sten can move. He goes to 2 and 3, which is here. Alright, now Morgan... Where's Morgan? Morgan is on 2. We still need her, and so Liliana...
I'm here.
Goes to 3. And then... Liliana's on 3, so she stays there. Morrigan is on 2, so she can move. This is where I screwed up last time. And she needs to go on 3 and 4. Go over here. 5. And then Sten... No. Sten is 2 and 3. And she's on 3 right now. Liliana is on 3. Yeah, Sten can move.
I hear you.
Alright. And then he just goes... Yeah! Go team! Woo!
Can we do it again?
That was actually really fun. Let's save. Riddle me this. Ooh, this looks handy. Goodness.
Huh.
I'm very used to speaking with architecture at this point. This altar is little more than a dusty stone slab. You can make out an inscription carved into its face. Cast off the trappings of worldly life and cloak yourself in the goodness of spirit. King and slave, lord and beggar, be born anew in the Maker's sight. Remove my equipment. Ooh, good call, Mistral. Alright, now we're super naked. Let's do this. Bootless.
You have been through the trials of the gauntlet. You have walked the path of Andraste, and like her, you have been cleansed. You have proven yourself worthy, pilgrim. Approach the sacred ashes.
Cool. Oh, Liana leveled up. Critical shot sounds pretty good. Do we have 30 dex? Yes. Wasn't there some item we were leveling up toward? I think I'm just gonna boost her dexterity. It's still not as high as I'd like it to be. Ooh. Yeah, let's do that for now. Hello. Unfortunate adventurer. Oh. Well, this is awkward. Good to know, Vivian. Sorry, I missed that. I'll go for it next.
I never dreamed I would ever lay my eyes on the urn of sacred ashes. I have no words to express.
I stand in awe. Really?
Congratulations. You found a waste bin.
These are the earthly remains of Andraste, prophet and bride of the Maker. Oh, thanks for the follow, Sonadark. I will take a pinch of the ashes. Take a pinch of the ashes and place it in a leather image. Alright, we did the thing. Go team. I feel like if I examine it again, I'll be tempted to just grab the whole thing. Alright, unfortunate adventurer. How did you get here? Wasn't it like a big deal that we were the only ones who got here? Who is this person? Golden Demon Pendant. Neat. Alright, so these are... Ooh, these hidden chests. Not too terribly hidden. Alright, Liliana. Nice. That's some good stuff. And what's over here? Good. Alright, speaking of which, let's bump this down to 25%. We'll see how this works. Oh, was I clicking the wrong thing there? Hang on. No? Okay. Alright, hopefully that helps a little bit. Alright. That's awesome, Soda Dark. Save spirit bombs for the final fight in the game. You'll need them. Will do. I am not 100% sure what they do. Oh, yeah, okay, that sounds useful. Alright. Passed through fire. Had to do it. Okay. Well, look at us doing what we set out to do, sorta. I feel like using ballistae is just generally a good idea. At all times. In all situations. Alright, I'm assuming there's a faster way down. And I'm not quite sure where that is, so I'm just gonna start walking this way. Not this way. Alright. Lower level. I am so confused. Alright.
Yes.
Left? Wait. Oh. He probably said that when I was going. This is the ruined temple. The other way is into the caverns. I'm just gonna wait. Yes. Left. Thank you for the follow, Katie Bethbug. Well, we're just gonna go here, see what happens. This is the way we came, right? I mean, this is just leading us back here. Oh, cool. Okay, that is faster. Oh, and look at that. That's the place that we couldn't access before. Now I feel very satisfied. Not nearly as lost as I was. Let's go see how Genitivi's doing. Bet he's having a grand old time.
Welcome back. You were gone for quite some time. Well, did you find it?
Yeah, I was gone for a week. I just left for a while there. Ah, good to know, Vivian. Show Genitivi the pouch of ashes, not pound.
Is that? Oh, there's some dust on. No, that's not dust. Oh, Omega, I'm not worthy to look upon. What was it like coming to the urn, I mean?
It's just a stone flask with a burnt woman inside. She'll admit it was grueling. There were tests.
Tests? Interesting. Very interesting. Perhaps my research will not seem so much like blasphemy to the Chantry now. We must organize an expedition. There is so much history here. It must be studied. And pilgrims should be allowed to come to the urn.
I have the opportunity to kill Genitivi here with my ominous murder knife? That's awesome, and also the name of my new band, Ominous Murder Knife. Yeah, the Urn of Sacred Ashes must be shared with the world.
Eventually, it shall be exploited by the rich and the powerful, as these things usually are.
I must return home.
Always gotta be a downer.
I have much to do. If you ever find yourself in Denerim, please visit me. I am not a rich man, but I have a small collection of interesting artifacts, and I do owe you a reward for coming to my rescue. I hope to see you soon, my friend.
I always like when there's an ominous pause in the captions that isn't actually in the line as spoken. Makes me nervous. Alright, let's go back to camp. Figure out what to do next here. Oh, I guess we go deliver the ashes is the smart thing to do. But since when have we ever done that? Yeah, let's do inventory management. Everybody's favorite. Alright, did I get anything two-handed? Got a battle axe. That's neat. Not nearly as cool as Starfang. Like anything could be. Nothing else she'd be interested in. Liliana, we've got some new longbows. I think hers is... Ooh. No, that's nice. That's a good one. Good. Okay, and we'll swap in some arrows as we go. We're picking up arrows pretty quickly. That's awesome, Vivian. I'll have to check that out. Sten, what do you feel about these things? Ooh. Yes, this looks like a possible good match. Look at that critical chance. 2 rune spaces. That's great. I feel like we should do some enchantment. Morrigan, sorry, nothing for you. Same for you, Win. Sorry, Shale. Sorry, Barkspawn. Alistair. That's two-handed. I'm not gonna mess with that. No, he's in good shape. Zevran, we've gotta have something for you here. Come on. Something for your offhand? Not really. Alright. Let's do armor now. Ooh. A +2 to all attributes is pretty awesome, though. I like my current helmet. It looks real cool, also. Yeah. I think we're gonna stick with that. Alright. Gloves. Nothing better than a 2.1. Alright. Boots. The important one here. Ooh. +50 stamina. Those are pretty good. I do like these. I mean, they look kind of goofy, but I like the lower fatigue as well. Nope. Ooh. Health regeneration. I think the most important thing about this is how does it look? Wait, where's what she was wearing before? Yeah, let's go with that. They're close enough to similar that I can justify aesthetics. Very important, you know. Alright, Liliana. Yeah, the warden boots are the stamina boots. I guess I should have those on. I'm giving up a lot of armor for that, but okay. Chat has spoken. This is a better helmet. 1.75. Yeah. Nah. A little better. That's... Man, that other armor was so cool looking, but that's a lot better. Sten, what do you got? Fascinating. That fire resistance is worth the extra 0.1 armor. Ooh, yeah, you can wear those. I've got some better armor for you here. Yeah. He's always right in the thick of things. He deserves it. Got a enchanter cowl. That looks really handy for you. Win. Yeah, that's a really good thing. We don't want to mess with that. Alistair. Doop-doo, doop-doo. Those are really conspicuous gloves. extra armor. I think we're gonna go with that. Doop 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 doo. I don't think anything's gonna beat that. Alright, now for the shield. It's better in every way. Good, because that's my family shield. He's not getting rid of that anytime soon. I feel like we can do better than that. Nope, guess not. Leather boots. These are a little better. They'll make you a bit sleepier. Ooh. It's really good armor, but that fatigue is really high. It might be worth it. No, he needs to be quick. Alright, now we got some fun accessories here. We got a belt. +3 spell power. Clearly I should be wearing that one. I can't wear that, can't wear that. +1 constitution, +15% healing effects. I feel like I have to wear the Warden's Oath thing, though. I, you know, don't want to give that away right away. So let's go with... That's a really good one for Liliana. Yeah. That's a good fit. Morgan. Let's give this to Wynn. Oh no, she's got her, her +2 magic. Okay. Well, let's do that. And then this can go to someone else who needs it. Anyone need a belt? Anyone's pants falling down? That's a pretty good one. Oh, okay, the +2 healing doesn't work. Dang. Well, I'll play as though it did. Okay, we don't have anyone who can use much of this stuff. Okay, well, let's double check that the mages... Yeah, you do need a ring. Alright. Let's sell some shit. Let's do some enchanting first, though.
Enchantment?
Yes.
Enchantment!
Alright, Starfang gets the coolest runes. I think I got another Grandmaster rune. Yes, that would be fun. Let's get some variety going here. Liliana has this, but it's not her primary, so I'm just going to pull this off for now. Alright, Sten's new sword. What does he want? I feel like slow is good. And... what does Dweomer do? Spell resistance. Paralyze. Alistair has Master and Journeyman runes. And this is just a weapon I have that I'm not using. Thanks, Vivian. I'll try to get that. Okay, good to know. Well, he does not have very good runes, so let's upgrade his wounds. Wounds? Runes. Let's do a flame rune and a paralyze rune. I feel like that's a good combo with sneak attack. Just keep him in place. I guess we could sell the rest of these.
Are you sure I can't interest you in this? I'm sure.
Alright. Unfortunately, there... Ooh. 1 point to spend on a talent or spell. I should think about that. Unfortunately, can't buy any more healing potions here, can we? We can buy more flasks and distillation agents, which are important, but we need to wait till we see the elves, I guess, to get elf root. Okay, let's sell. 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 Make that money. Alright, we got these arrows for Liliana. Sell. Sell. Yup. Sell. 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 Thought I'd forget, didn't you? Never sell boots. It's the rule of the game. Alright. We can buy these things back. They're not terribly expensive, all things considered. Got Some plank vellum. Sell. Drake scales. Wolf pelt. Colgrim's horn. We'll hang on to that one. Okay, so we've got enough for 3 more thingamabobs. Where's our distillation agents? There they are. Yeah, so we can make 3 more regular health poultices. Don't sell the skills, you need them for a quest. Alright, good to know. I figured I might, and then I just sort of forgot. Again, brain not working super great. Long day at work. Okay. So we're gonna wait till we find some more stuff there. Got some master runes, bunch of gifts and things that we'll mess with. We've just been selling all our wolf pelts. The spell ward. That looks awesome. Conspirator's foil. Plus 20 mental resistance. Neat. Just checking out some of these expensive things, because we can afford them now. Oh, blood dragon. Splint mail. I mean, it's alright. It's alright. Let's see. I feel like we haven't done anything nice for Barkspawn or Shale lately. Oh, good. Cool armor. I like the sound of that. Flawed crystals are better. Okay. Alright, well. Not a lot to be seen here. Yeah. Alright. I guess we're good for now. Let's have a chat.
It speaks.
It does.
It doesn't have better things to do.
Let's
then.
Good talk. Good talk, Shale. We're starting to run low on conversation.
I await your command. We're in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
No. Nothing new, it looks like. Probably.
You called. Speak, then. Then I suggest we move on. I am hardly surprised.
No, we've already had this conversation. Alright. Good talk. Good talk. Alistair, you've got words.
Ask away.
I have some questions.
Of course.
Haven't asked this, have we yet? If you were raised in the Chantry, have you never?
Never what? Had a good pair of shoes?
You know what I mean.
I'm not sure I do. Have I never seen a basilisk?
Awkward
Ate jelly
conversations.
pounds? Have I never licked a lamppost in winter?
Now you're making fun
Make
of me.
fun of you, dear lady. Perish the thought. Well, tell me, have you ever licked a lamppost in winter?
Good talk. Forget I asked.
But how? This painful and cruel interrogation will haunt me. I tell you, haunt me forever. Or maybe just until lunch. Lunch makes everything better. Oh, look, I have cheese.
Good talk. Super awkward. Good talk. Let's move on.
What say you?
Care to
By
answer
all
some
means.
questions? Do you actually enjoy being an assassin?
And why not? There are many things to enjoy about being a crow in Antiva. You are respected, you are feared. The authorities go out of their way to overlook your trespasses. Even the rewards are nothing to turn your nose up at. As for the killing part, well, some people simply need assassinating. Or do you disagree?
No, you're probably right.
I often find myself the instrument of fate, ending these lives for one necessity or another. I console myself with the notion, the pleasure of sinking your blade into their flesh and knowing that their life is in your hands.
It's a bit sick. No. She knows what he means.
There are many things I did not enjoy about being a crow, of course. Having no choice, being treated as an expendable commodity, the rules. Oh, so many rules. But somewhere in them.
Talked about boots. Very important. Who am I missing? Stan, Alistair, Liliana, Lynn.
Have you heard much about the Grey Wardens of old?
Only what I've heard in the old tale. What's there to hear? I know they were more respected in the old days.
It was said that watching the Wardens ride in on their white griffins was enough to rouse a weary heart and put the dance back in the step of an old man. The Grey Wardens were powerful, feared and respected, but they also inspired the common people. I remember a tale that was told to me many years ago.
Does the story have griffins in it?
Maker's mercy, it's like talking to a child.
So does it have griffins in it or not?
Yes, there are griffins in this story. The Blight had ravaged the land for months, and the armies of the great kings had amassed for one last stand. As the sun burst through the clouds that boiled and churned in the dark sky above, it illuminated a vast, seething horde of darkspawn, with the archdemon at its head. And it was then, when courage seemed to fail, and all lost to death and despair, that the Grey Wardens came. They arrived with the beating of wings like mighty war drums, and stood before the armies of men.
Griffins?
Yes, griffins. Now listen to the rest of the story. The Grey Wardens, grim and fearless, marched forth, ever between the men and the encroaching darkspawn. They formed a shield of their own bodies and held that line until the archdemon was dead, and the last darkspawn lay trampled in the dirt. And then, demanding neither reward nor recognition for their sacrifice, the Grey Wardens departed. When the clouds finally rolled back, and the sun shone full upon the blighted ground, the great kings knew that they had lost no men, and none of their blood had been spilled.
When did this happen?
This is a tale about no battle the Grey Wardens have fought, and yet about them all. They have always defended us from the Darkspawn, taking losses so we do not have to. People may have forgotten over the centuries, but nothing has changed. This knowledge has been blessing and burden to Grey Wardens past, and now it shall be your blessing and your burden.
Neat. I like the part with the griffins. Alright. Liliana?
You've seen and touched Andraste's ashes. They are the holiest thing on this earth, the remains of the Maker's chosen.
How can something so mundane have power?
Maybe it is belief and faith that imbues them with their power, or just maybe Andraste really was blessed by him. I do not know if I am worthy to look upon her.
Why do you even revere Andraste?
Why shouldn't I? I don't understand.
That came out a lot harsher than I expected. Never mind, forget I said
anything. Then let us move on.
Oh. Sorry, I messed that one up. I'd like to talk to you about something.
What's on your mind? Of course
Do you have any new stories?
I love stories far too much to keep them to myself. Everyone should be able to benefit from them, I think.
I'm pretty
Which
sure
one?
we've heard those. Yep.
It will come to you soon, I'm sure.
Oh, never mind. Alright. Most important conversation. Good boy. Alright, alright. I guess we better go cure Eamon. Oh, wait. Gonna save first. Ashes to ashes. Alright, who's gonna come along for this? I feel like Alistair should, because relevant. Liliana should, because she can pick locks. But that means we have an opening. I kind of want to bring Shale, because I haven't brought Shale anywhere, really. And Wynn would also be good to bring along. That's true. Going to the elves takes ever, and that'll probably be the next stop, I guess. Sure.
Yes.
Or... well... hang on. Oh yeah, we can make it a twofer. Let's just go. Where was that? That was... Redcliffe Castle? Doop-a-doop-a-doop. Getting in some fights. Ooh, getting in some talks first. Hello.
Rough travels out here, eh? We even saw Darkspawn on the way in.
Darkspawn? You don't say.
Right, Darkspawn. We killed a whole band of them on the way up from Lothering. We're delivering a message to the Chantry in Denerim. You?
I'm here to stop you. I've kind of forgotten what this quest was. So... I'm gonna wait a second and see how the chat chimes in here. I can't remember. There's too many subquests. I can't remember if this is one where we took the job, but we didn't want to intercept it after all. I don't remember any of this. Give it a second here with my squeaky chair. Anyone remember what this one was? Oh, you can go ahead and stop them. Alright, I'm here to stop you.
I
Okay.
thought you said... Wait, you're serious?
Why not let us deliver your message?
I suppose that's alright.
It's a really
As
weird
long as it gets
conversation to
there.
have.
Stay safe.
I'm here to stop you and do your job for you. Alright, let's see which one this is. Ah, questionable testimony. Right, Mages Collective. Gotcha. I don't remember it, but it all worked out. Elfroot! We need it! Oh, actually, I should... Ah, crap. Did I bring anyone who has... Yes. Oh, he's not the right level for it, though. Well, I could make 10 lessers. That's fine. Let's just do that. That's good enough. Achievement unlocked. Yoink. Deathroot. Oh, Alistair needs to level up, doesn't he? Oh, shit. I could have just improved his herbalism right there, and I'm going to for next time. Just let me see what he needs here. I like the idea of restoring stamina. So, I'm gonna bump his strength because he's gonna need it eventually. Alright. Oh, I'm all turned around. Return path. World map. Back on the road. Oh, we didn't have far to go. Alright. Look at us doing plot stuff. I like the skeletons on the stairs. That's a good look.
And I'm off.
Might you have news?
What is Arleman's condition?
Unchanged, I'm afraid. We've tried more magical healing, but nothing works. As time passes, I become more and more convinced the urn might be our only hope.
Oh, you mean this urn? Well, I guess this ash from the urn?
You have? Wonderful. Let us go at once to Eamon's side and see if the urn's healing powers live up to their reputation.
Let us. Sparkly. That's a good sign. Yay!
Where am I?
Be calm, brother. You have been deathly ill for a very long time. Do you remember nothing?
Tegan? What are you doing here? Where is Isolde?
I am here, my husband.
And Connor? Where is my boy? Where is our son?
He lives. Though many others are dead. There is much to tell you, husband.
Dead? Then it was not a dream.
Much has happened since you fell ill, brother. Some of it will not be easy for you to hear.
Easier than it could have been. I think I did okay.
I wish to hear all of it. This is most troubling.
Yeah, not great.
There is much to be done, that is true. But I should first be thankful to those who have done so much. Grey Warden, you have not only saved my life, but kept my family safe as well. I am in your debt. Will you permit me to offer you a reward for your service?
If you'd like, I won't object.
Then allow me to declare you and those traveling with you champions of Redcliffe. You will always be a welcome guest within these halls. And for you, Warden, a shield of the same make as those that have been given to our
Man, I
finest
wish I used shields. I suppose this will do. There is much else to do now.
Indeed. We have no way of knowing what Loghain will do once he learns of your recovery.
Loghain instigates a civil war even though the Darkspawn are on our very doorstep. Long I have known him. He is a sensible man. One who never desired power.
I was there when he announced he was taking control of the throne, Eamon. He is mad with ambition, I tell you.
Mad indeed. Mad enough to kill Cailan, to attempt to kill myself and destroy my lands. Whatever happened to him, Loghain must be stopped. What's more, we can scarce afford to fight this war to its bitter end.
What are you proposing then?
We have no time to wage a campaign against him. Someone must surrender if Ferelden is to have any chance of fighting the Darkspawn.
But once everyone learns what he's done...
I will spread word of Loghain's treachery, both here and against the king. But it will be but a claim made without proof. Those claims will give Loghain's allies pause, but we must combine it with a challenge Loghain cannot ignore. We need someone with a stronger claim to the throne than Loghain's daughter, the Queen.
Are you referring to Alistair, brother? Are you certain?
I would not propose such a thing if we had an alternative, but the unthinkable has occurred.
You intend to put Alistair forward as king?
Tegan and I have a claim through marriage, but we would seem opportunists no better than Loghain. Alistair's claim is by blood.
And what about me? Does anyone care what I want?
You have a responsibility, Alistair. Without you, Loghain wins. I would have to support him for the sake of Ferelden. Is that what you want?
But I... No, my lord.
I see only one way to proceed. I will call for a landsmeet, a gathering of all of Ferelden's nobility in the city of Denerim. There, Ferelden can decide who shall rule, one way or another. Then the business of fighting our true foe can begin. What say you to that, my friend? I do not wish to proceed without your blessing.
My blessing? Why do you need my blessing?
None of this would be possible without you. You led Alistair here. You saved my life with the Urn of Sacred Ashes. It's your lead I follow. I am a credible enough figure in this nation to call the landsmeet, but I hold no illusions that I could face Loghain without you.
Surely you see that.
What's stopping Loghain from just attacking Redcliffe?
Why do you think he had me poisoned? He wanted me gone without having to confront me directly. If I call for a landsmeet, refusing the compromise and attacking Redcliffe will only support our accusations. I'm sure he'd rather I died from the poison. Had the demon not interfered, that's exactly what would have happened.
Do you think this landsmeet idea will work?
That depends. If we cannot get a consensus in the landsmeet for Alistair, we cannot afford to oppose Loghain either. Does that mean Loghain could win? A man who killed his own king, who has gone mad with power? Perhaps. We must see that he does not.
What about the Darkspawn?
Ferelden must stand united to defeat the Darkspawn. A fractured nation will not defeat the Blight, even given my army and those gathered with your treaties.
What are my options?
You have already found allies, but we need those to fight Darkspawn. I truly believe the landsmeet is our best option. We could attempt to wage a military campaign against Loghain, but even if we win, would we have enough left to defeat the Darkspawn?
No, but neither would Loghain.
Perhaps Loghain gambles on this attitude, that everyone will decide facing the Darkspawn is more vital than facing him, so that he leads us against the Horde.
Wouldn't it be easier simply to kill Loghain?
I'm not sure that would help our cause. We would become the criminals, and our accusations would become excuses. Furthermore, I'm not even certain where Loghain might be.
Wait for the next cutscene. What if we defeated him in battle?
Unless we convince some of Loghain's allies to abandon him, that's not likely to happen. Our army is not large enough. As a Grey Warden, you may gather allies to you, but we need those forces to face the Darkspawn, not to battle against our own.
I say we proceed with your plan.
Very well. I will send out the word. But before we proceed, I believe there is the matter of the mage, my son's tutor.
Ah.
He still lives, I understand.
He does. He is in the dungeon, brother.
Have him brought here, Tegan. I wish to see him.
Ooh.
Jowan, what you have done is not in question. You tried to assassinate me and set into motion a series of events that nearly destroyed everything I cherish. What have you to say in your own defense?
Nothing, my lord. Other than to say I am sorry. I expect no mercy for what I've done.
I see. Grey Warden, have you anything to say on Jowan's behalf?
You keep putting this stuff on me. He seems earnest in his desire to repent.
That is unexpected. And what would you have me do? As the injured party, my ability to see the merciful path is strained.
Give him to the Circle of Magi.
True enough, and wisely said. Jowan, I hereby turn you over to the Tower of the Circle of Magi. May the Maker have mercy on your soul.
Thank you, my lord.
Now, back to the matter of the landsmeet. It will take some time to recall my forces and organize our allies. I would prefer to wait until that is done before calling the landsmeet. In the meantime, I suggest you pursue the remainder of the Grey Warden treaties. We will need all the allies we can get if we are to defeat the Darkspawn Horde.
I'm gonna be honest, Mistral, I don't remember a lot of the details here. And yeah, that is not fantastic, but... Alright, let's go champion. +2 willpower, +1 cunning. Neat. Warcry, penalty to attack, that's fun. Inspiration. Renewed vigor, yes. Oh, what's going on? Oh, we have one. Let's go. Let's start leveling into that. Yeah. This is the trouble with going so long between playing. I lose track of things.
Still not yet ready to call the landsmeet great. Pursue your treaties and return with new allies.
So many words.
Alright.
It's up to him what happened.
What do you have to say?
Word went out to retrieve the Arl's men even more quickly. This battle is but one victory. The battle with the Darkspawn yet remains.
Alright, Save a name. Save a name? Save a game. I'll be seeing you. Alright, let's figure out what in the heck we have to do here. We've got a whole bunch of just little stuff. Ooh. Do we have enough Drake scales for this one? That'd be nice. Oh, actually, let's check out the shield we just got. That looks pretty good. Is it better than my family shield? Yeah. Yeah. Go to the elves. Alright, let's do that. Where are the elves? They are... I actually don't know. Circle Tower, Kellenhead, Civil War, Soldier's Peak, Denerim. Brazilian outskirts? Okay. Oh. Someone had a quest outside? Search the... I'm gonna leave that for now. We're gonna be going back to this stuff. Yes, Mistral, I know! I gotta go out and then it'll let me go. Alright. Nope. Cannot travel. Alright, there we go. Now we can go. There's no rush on that one, Cackle. I'll come back to it another time.
Stop right there, outsider. The Dalish have camped in this spot. I suggest you go elsewhere, and quickly.
Actually, I've been looking for the Dalish.
I find that hard to believe. What business could we Dalish possibly have with a group like yours?
Yeah, that's a neat effect. Thanks, Cackle. Yeah, I think I've got enough quests right now, but yeah, let's try a persuade. I will tell that to your leader and no one else.
Seeing as you are obviously no simple trespasser, I will leave it to the keeper to decide the importance of your business. In the camp, I suggest you keep your hands to yourself, and remember that our arrows are still trained on you. Follow me.
Sure. That sword is poking right through my... Ugh, that looks uncomfortable.
I see we have guests. Who are these strangers, Mithra? I have precious little patience and less time to spend on outsiders today.
I understand, but this one claims to have important business with our people.
I see. Tell me, stranger, what business could you possibly have with us? We have our own issues we must deal with, as you can see.
Oh, good to know, Vivian. I'll keep that in mind. I come representing the Grey Wardens.
You might have simply said so to begin with.
Well, I did.
Monsieur Mithra, you may return to your post.
Manuvinen, Keeper.
Now, allow me to introduce myself. I am Zafrian, the keeper of this clan, its guide and preserver of our ancient lore. And you are?
My name is Sarita. A pleasure to meet you.
If you came to bring news of the... Sadly, as you can see, we do not.
Yes, it seems like you've had your own troubles. What are the odds?
I'm wary of the dangers in the forest, but we did not expect the werewolves would be lying in
Okay.
They ambushed us. And though we drove the beasts back, much damage was done. Many of our warriors lie dying as we speak. Even with all our magic and healing skill, we will eventually be forced to slay our brethren to prevent them from becoming beasts. The Blight's evil must be stopped. But we are in no position to uphold our obligations. I am truly sorry.
I will seek help elsewhere then. I mean, come on. Werewolves? That's awesome. There are actual werewolves in the forest?
There was a time in Ferelden's history when werebeasts roamed the lands in great numbers. Spirits possessed animals and turned them into horrific monsters. The humans warred against and destroyed these creatures. No doubt their tales of those days grow ever more inaccurate. The werebeasts are not all gone from this land, and the ones that stalk the Brazilian forests are proof of this.
Is there no way to help your men?
The affliction is a curse that runs rampant in their blood, bringing great agony and then ultimately either death or a transformation into something monstrous. The only thing that could help them must come from the source of the curse itself. And that would be no trivial task to retrieve.
No trivial task, you say? I am good at non-trivial tasks.
Within the Brazilian forest dwells a great wolf. We call him Witherfang. It was within him that the curse originated, and through his blood that it has been spread. If he is killed and his heart brought to me, perhaps I could destroy the curse. But this task has proven too dangerous for us. I sent some hunters into the forest a week ago, but they have not returned. I cannot risk any more of my clan.
This guy's voice sounds really familiar. Have you considered seeking outside help?
From whom? The Children of the Stone? The Shemlin? Do you truly think they have time to spare for us?
You said you could perhaps destroy the curse?
There is no guarantee that this will work, as I suspect. But it's the only hope we have left.
I'll find this Witherfang for you.
I must warn you that more than werewolves lurk in the Brazilian forest. It has a history full of carnage and murder, you see. Where there is so much death, the veil separating the spirit realm from our own becomes thin, allowing spirits to possess things, living or dead. But if you can indeed help, then I wish you luck.
I have some questions for you.
Make them quick, if you please. I have much to do here. My apprentice Lanaya or Sayrel, the clan's storyteller, could provide you with answers just as easily.
How do I find Witherfang? Do you have any advice?
Watch for the
Tuvok! Awesome!
They are his eyes and ears in the forest.
Tell me more about this curse the hunters suffer from.
There is not much to say. It stemmed originally from Witherfang, but now any werewolf may infect someone with it.
So, did all werewolves everywhere stem from Witherfang?
No. The ones from this forest, however, do.
So if a werewolf bites me, then I will become infected?
It is possible, but not guaranteed. The only way to protect against the curse is not to be bitten.
How do you know if you have been infected by the curse?
You will know within a matter of days. You will begin to sweat and vomit, and most tellingly, your temper will become wild and uncontrollable. If that happens to you, you should seek out Witherfang even more swiftly.
Oh dear.
Your mission at that point will be rather personal.
How did this curse start?
That is a long tale I do not have time to tell. Ask Sayrel about it if you wish.
I want to ask about something else.
Go on then.
I should go.
I must return to caring for my people.
Classic
Creator's speed on your way.
Good talk. I forgot Alistair had that goofy helmet. Alright, so we've talked with him already. Let's talk to Lanaya.
I'm Darren Grey Warden.
Yeah.
My name is Lanaya. I am Zaprian's first, what you might call an apprentice, perhaps. I've been studying under the Keeper all my life. I am a bit curious of the outside world. Do you mind if I ask you a question or two?
Oh, goodness. You just asked me a question right there.
What an odd thing to say. I mean about the outside world, of course.
If you like, go ahead.
I hear the human cities are very large. Thousands upon thousands of souls, all packed together in their houses. Is that true?
Yes, some are larger than the eye can see.
How very loud that must be with everyone talking all at once. I try to imagine those of our people living in such a place, surrounded by walls of stone and indifference. It is a difficult thought.
It isn't an easy life for them, that's true. That's an understatement.
I suppose you have met many of my kind in your travels. My heart goes out to them. It is said that one day we will have a land of our own. We Dalish gather the ancient wisdom in preparation for this.
Yes, one
when
does.
That day comes, all elves, even those who have forgotten, will reclaim their former glory. I have one more question, though I'm not sure you can answer it. Do the humans ever regret what they did to us?
I think some of them do. Not all humans are the same.
And yet, even if some regret, they do nothing.
Sure
A poet
don't.
once wrote of them, before the fall of the Dales. Like dragons they fly, glory upon wings. Like dragons, they savage, fearsome, pretty things. But you don't need me to quote poetry to you. Forgive me. Perhaps you have some questions of your own.
I always do. Tell me more about yourself.
I'm hardly anyone special, I assure you. If I seem different from the rest of my clan, it's only because I was born amongst humans. I came to the Dalish at a very young age, but I've always retained my curiosity about the world I came from.
This is another really familiar voice, I feel like. How did you come to the Dalish if you were so young?
My parents were servants to a human merchant whose caravans plied the southern routes. One day, bandits killed him, and my parents both. I was the only survivor, just a young girl, and the bandits took me. I was their servant for several years.
I'm sorry, it must have been horrible.
It was. The long years of reflection have allowed me to come to terms with it, to put them in perspective. I can only imagine what would have happened had the clan not saved me from them. I owe them my life for that, and more.
You said that the Dalish rescued you from bandits?
The bandits killed a scout when the clan passed near their camp. When the clan discovered him, Zathrian came looking for his killers. He followed their tracks for almost a month, and when he finally caught up to us, he fell on the bandits like a terror. No one could stop him. Cool. I sat there, and I watched him attack them in a blur, and I reveled in every blow. When he saw me, the fury in his eyes turned to pity. He took me back to the clan, and I've been here ever since.
Didn't you have family you could have returned to?
It's possible I might have had some, maybe many. Zathrian offered to take me back, but I had no idea where I was from, and I wanted to stay with the man who rescued me. The clan is my family. Any others out there? It's best they believe that little girl died with her parents. For now, the clan is all I need. My old world could not have offered me all this, and the knowledge of a keeper as well. Perhaps one day, when I am keeper, I might inquire out of curiosity. I'm not sure what lies down that road except pain, however.
How did you become a keeper?
I am not a keeper. I am Zathrian's first. Though because I was not born into the clan, becoming his first was very difficult. We Dalish have old traditions. The clans come from the ranks of the nobility that once ruled the Dales, you see. The keepers of those old clans have the strongest and purest blood that reaches back to the days of Arlathan. I had to compete against the other candidates for first, to be better than them in everything, simply because I was not of the old blood.
Do they resent your success?
No. Zathrian told me that time would take away their prejudices, and it did. They became used to me. The clan has placed great trust in me. One day, I will lead them and be the one who secures our future.
Why are the Dalish so hostile? I mean, I know the answer. I feel like she probably has not clued in.
They have reason. Since the days of Arlathan, my people have been either subjugated or homeless.
What is this Arlathan you mentioned?
It was our ancestral home, long ago when the humans first came to these lands. We were free then, and immortal.
Oh.
We did not know how to deal with the humans, and in the end, they turned their power against us and destroyed Arlathan. Our ancestors were enslaved, and our culture lost forever.
Does Arlathan still exist?
Not to my knowledge. According to the old tales, the human mages sank Arlathan into the ground, crushing it beneath the rock.
But the elves were eventually freed, right?
Yes. After a millennium of slavery, our people were freed by Andraste, the human's prophet who spawned the Chantry.
But you don't worship the Maker?
We worship the creators, as we always have. We give thanks to Andraste for her part in our freedom, but we do not worship her, or her god.
Didn't Arlathan fight back?
The Tevinter Imperium was a force to be reckoned with. It was ruled by mages with powerful blood magic.
That'll do it.
Though Arlathan fought, they lost.
Elves were immortal then?
They died, but not of an aged body as other races do. Not until the humans came. According to the legends, association with humans caused us to quicken. Our blood sped, and we began to age. So we avoided them naturally. And then we were enslaved by them for 1,000 years. And in so doing, we all were quickened permanently and our immortality destroyed. Or so the old tales say.
Ouch. But you can get your lifespan back, no?
In time and with seclusion. We Dalish have lengthy lifespans, and they will get longer. Zathrian himself has lived many centuries, though that is unusual even for us.
I can see why you resent humans, then.
Shemlen, we call them. Quick children. I suppose it takes a certain arrogance to look upon another people as children, no? Perhaps we should be more heedful of our own role in our Lathan's loss. Even so, it was a bitter lesson to learn. One we are not grateful for.
Your homeland was called the Dales, I thought.
That was our second homeland. Our first was the great city of Arlathan. The Dales came when they were freed from enslavement. Elves everywhere journeyed hundreds and thousands of miles to the Dales, eager to start their lives anew. They called it the Long Walk. They reached the Dales and made it their own. And one day it was taken from us too, and you wonder why we are hostile.
Is there no way to get on your clan's good side?
It requires an individual to prove he is not the outsider we have come to expect. Your own task to help our clan is certainly a step in the right direction.
I want to ask something
Certainly.
else. What does a keeper do exactly?
A keeper is, first and foremost, the leader of the clan. He decides where we go and when we shall move. He's also responsible for knowing the clan's ancient lore and passing it on to the others in the clan. Without a keeper, the clan's knowledge is lost forever, so the clan protects him like no other.
What can you tell me about Zathrian?
Nothing that you could not ask Zathrian himself. He is the keeper of this clan and has been for a very long time. He is also a very good man who has lost much. The Dalish are everything to him, and he would do anything to protect them.
Lost much? What has he lost?
He lost his family.
Ooh.
A very long time ago. I don't know the story, but I understand the circumstances were horrific.
Did I get everything?
I'm hardly anyone special. I came to the Dalish at a very young age, but as you wish. Darth Shirel.
Sure. Achievement unlocked persuasive with this character. Alright, not gonna open these chests. Gonna be good. Not gonna dig through everything. Well, this person has an exclamation point over their head, so let's go say hi.
My mother...
Oh. Cut off. Good dialogue there, it sounded like. Hello yourself. Who are you?
I am Kamen, a hunter apprentice. Though I wish I could become a real hunter.
Oh, why can't you?
I shouldn't be talking about this to an outsider. You wouldn't understand.
Try me. I might surprise you.
I suppose there's no harm in it. It's not like you can help me. I've been an apprentice for too long. To become a true hunter, I must bring back the pelt of a beast I killed myself. A boar or a wolf or something.
Good to know, Vivian.
I wanted to hunt in the forest, but we're forbidden to enter because of the attack. But the real problem is Gaina.
Who's Gaina?
She's my heart's desire. I have asked for her hand, but she cruelly refuses it. She will not bond with an apprentice, she says.
It's an impressive
and calls me
lead.
a child. I am no child. If I was a hunter, I could prove it, but I cannot hunt, and Gaina will never bond with me. I feel so helpless. I shouldn't have brought it up. Just leave me to my misery.
Can I ask you some questions?
I don't think there's anything I can tell you. My clanmates in the camp would be better at that.
Sounds like a fun quest. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking. Like, hey, buddy, maybe find someone else to talk to, you know?
We greet you, child of the stone. I understand you are to venture into the haunted forest to save our brethren. I suspect your efforts may be in vain. An entire group of our hunters went into the forest to do as you intend, and they have not returned.
Keeper mentioned that.
Then you are very brave to adventure into such a place, even knowing the danger that awaits. Your courage impresses us greatly.
must deal with the blight. If I can help you, I will.
Nothing will help us now. Least of all, the meddling of an outsider.
You are being most unkind, Cyril. Would you refuse our hunter's help simply because of the hand that offered it?
You shame me, Lethalan. I have allowed my bitterness to cloud my better judgment.
Oh, that was
Forgive
easy.
me, Grey Warden. It is most difficult to forget the lessons the Shemlin have taught us.
It is even more difficult when you live amongst them, trust me.
Perhaps I can yet make amends. Stay while I spin a tale for our children. And then I will tell you of the forest if you desire.
Yes, I'd like that.
Come and join us then, all of you.
She's into stories. Story time.
Now, what say we tell the story of the fall of the Dales? Which of you children knows that best?
I think I do.
Yes? Then come, child. Oh, don't be frightened of the outsiders. Now, where do you suppose such a tale should begin?
When we were slaves?
Yes. Long ago, our people were slaves to an empire the Shemlin had built on the darkest magic. They took away our history and our language and left us nothing. And then that empire fell. We were freed.
Because Andraste came with her army, and Shartan joined her.
Yes. Andraste, the Shemlin prophet, came out of the south and challenged the Tevinter Imperium. Our ancestor, Shartan, fought at her side. And when the rebellion came to an end, we were given a new homeland in the west, the Dales. We began to rebuild the culture and history we had lost in our years of slavery. We worshipped the creators and made the Dales our home. Perhaps you know what happened next, stranger. Do you know what happened to the Dales?
You were invaded by the humans.
Indeed. They resented that we would not worship their maker, and they resented our ways because they were so different from their own. The Shemlin nations grew cold towards the Dales. They called us blasphemers and tyrants, and declared war upon us. A great crusade.
Well, this is all awkward. Not every human, not all humans. Oh boy. Say that like there was no reason.
Oh, I am certain we played a part in our downfall. We believed that the Shemlin would not revoke their prophet's gift so lightly. We were wrong. They took our lands, forcing us to abandon our gods and live as beggars in Shemlin cities. But there were those of us who refused to abandon our ways. They emblazoned the symbols of the creators upon their flesh and vowed to keep their ancient lore alive.
That's us. That's the Dalish.
Indeed, child. We chose to wander, homeless, rather than be ruled by the Shemlin. And all our clans wander alone until the day we have a homeland once more.
Then we bring the old ways back to our people, because they have forgotten it all.
For we are the Dalish, the keepers of the lost law.
The walkers of the lonely path.
We are the Elvenan, and never again shall we submit. And that is the tale of the Dales, stranger. Thank you for allowing us to tell it to you.
Thank you. I enjoyed it very much.
Perhaps one day you will tell us a tale of your people. A day when you are not guest and stranger, but savior. Now, as I said I would, I can tell you what I know of the Brazilian forest. Do you wish to hear it?
It would be really weird to say no at this point. Yes, tell me of the forest.
Our legends say that before the Shemlin came, the Brazilian forest was a place of our ancestors that predated even our oldest homeland. The people of the Imperium came here and gave the forest its name. If they found traces of our ancestors, we cannot say. If they did, those elves were slain or enslaved. We know only that a great many battles were fought here. These trees grow upon the graves of those who fell, Shemlin and elves both.
Yeah, Sarita telling a story would be just a lot of stumbling. What does that have to do with the werewolves?
So much death in one place tore the veil into the beyond. The Shemlin know the beyond as the Fade, the place of dreams and spirits. When the veil is torn, spirits pass into our world freely. The legends say that one great spirit possessed the wolf that became Witherfang, who passed its curse of rage onto men and created werewolves.
This Witherfang still exists today?
So Zathrian insists. He says that Witherfang does not age as the werewolves do. Witherfang is as much spirit as it is beast, and thus it is immortal. Perhaps it cannot even be slain. At the very least, it is old and powerful, much as Zathrian himself.
Weirdly getting a bit of a Miyazaki vibe from this whole story, and I'm not quite sure why. So there are many spirits in the forest?
The forest is said to be haunted. Spirits possess the trees, the wolves, even the bodies of the dead. They yearn for true life, you see.
There were battles in the forest.
Who can say what value the Imperium placed on this land? And how many elves died here, in slavery? Even the barbarians, who came to overthrow the Imperium, fought and died on this soil.
How many werewolves are there?
No one knows. When the Shemlin lived in these parts, the curse would spread anew to a few of them with each passing year. They would run off into the forest, never to be seen again. Eventually, all the Shemlin left. One assumes the werewolves survive by passing their curse to their offspring. They have had no new blood. Until now, that is.
Have the hunters become werewolves?
It is said that 1 or 2 have turned already, though the Keeper denies it. As for the rest, they will either die or turn, unless they are killed out of mercy. I would rather die than become a ravening, soulless beast. Wouldn't you?
Well, I feel like there's going to be some moral dilemmas to follow. That's all I need to know.
One last warning. The forest is like a thing alive. It changes as it wills, closing paths behind you and opening up new ones. Too many have become lost within, unable to find their way out. Were I you, I would endeavor not to make the forest my enemy.
All right. Yeah, Mistral, this, I'm really digging this. This looks pretty fun. Oh, shoot. Make everyone sit down again.
Is there something you need?
Nope. I should go.
Dareth Shirol.
Yep. Let's talk to these folks.
So you are the Grey Warden who was supposed to save us? I never thought I would hear of an outsider who would ever do anything for us.
So you're the Grey Warden who was supposed to save us? I never thought an outsider would ever do anything for us.
Creepy. Creepy.
Anathara, Grey Warden.
Hello. I'm not afraid of you. I'm a great Dalish warrior.
Indeed. Well, you don't talk. You don't talk.
I'm sorry, but I must attend to our ailing fallen.
Yeah, they're not looking so great. Ooh, another exclamation point.
Andera Natishan, stranger. I am Athras. I hope the others have not been too harsh in their treatment of you.
I don't mind. I understand.
That is very generous of you. Most would assume we are unkind as a rule, and that is not the case. Especially not to a Grey Warden. But we have lost much, and it is easy to forget simple niceties at such a time. I understand you will search for the wolves in the Brazilian forest. I would join you, but Zathrian has forbidden me.
Forbidden you?
We are banned from entering the forest now. I have more cause than most, but I will not disobey my keeper.
Why do you want to enter the forest?
That is a tale I am not sure I should tell an outsider. Surely you have greater concerns than my problems, stranger.
Nah, please, I'd like to hear about it.
It's odd to talk so freely with a stranger, but perhaps you can help me. My wife Denilah and I both fought the werewolves in the ambush. She was injured so gravely, the curse spread rapidly in her. Zathrian fought hard to ease her pain, but there was little he could do. And though he says that Denilah is dead, he will not let me see her body. I am beginning to believe she became a werewolf.
Ooh.
And that it is being kept from me so I do not go chasing after her. If I could just know if Denilah is alive, or what happened to her, then I could be at peace.
I will seek her out in the forest.
I have an amulet made by our craftsman. It's not much, but I would be happy to give it to you in return for any news.
Okay. Take a look at these. Neat.
What are you doing? You've warped the wood completely. Did you leave it out in the rain?
No, Master Verathorn. I think I just used too much heat.
You're not smelting ore like a Durgenlin. This is living wood.
Yeah.
It requires patience and delicate hands, not more heat.
My actions bring me sorrow, Master Verathorn.
And so they should. Truly, the art will be lost to us forever at this rate. Throw away your dead wood and start anew, and I shall speak to our guest. Now then, please forgive my distraction, stranger. Is there something that you need?
What exactly do you make here?
I'm the clan's craftsmaster. It's my responsibility to learn what I can of the ancient elven arts of shaping wood and ore. In truth, we Dalish know little of the art compared to what we once did. And even what we know has taken us many lifetimes to achieve. There is wood that, if treated properly, is as hard as steel but far lighter. It grows only in this forest. Ironbark. The Keeper has forbidden us from entering the forest to collect the wood. This means I cannot make our finest crafts for years to come.
What if I found some ironbark for you? Tough break.
I would be hesitant to ask it of you, but if you should come across ironbark, I suppose there would be no harm in gathering some. It is blue and very distinctive.
Yeah, sounds like
you can only harvest the bark which has fallen off the tree from age. If you find some, bring it to me, and I will craft it for you.
Neat. What kind of item would you make?
I excel in making blades from the ironbark, or perhaps a breastplate, provided there's enough wood, that is.
Very well, I'll take a look when I'm in the forest.
That would please me, so long as our hunters come first.
Right. I would like to barter with you.
I am no merchant, but let us trade. Perhaps there's something here which will be of value to you.
Ding-a-ding. Yes. 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 Soon I'm not gonna need those, hopefully. Mage Bane. Neat. Traps. Greater health poultice recipe. Yes. Can make some of those. Elf root. Yes. Yeah. We have enough elf root. Finally, it has happened. I shouldn't have bought all those. Oh well. Skill and sundry. This is the skill stuff. Neat. Ooh, learn to be a shapeshifter. Backpack! Yes. Alright. Again, I don't want to spend all our money, but... this person... Okay. We're selling a few distillation agents. That's good. Fruit. We needed toxin extract for a quest, so let's just buy 30 of those. Potent health poultice recipe. Let's get that too. Alright, we're gonna have to wait until we have some... Okay, let me buy his concentrator agents too while we're at it. Are, just so we have them. Alright, let's go ahead and just make a few of these. We can always get more distillation agent and flask. Actually, I'm just gonna fill up our elf fruit again, just for next time.
But let us trade. Perhaps.
Maximum elf fruit. Where'd it go? Ah, it's so good. It's so cheap. It's delicious. I love it. Alright. Well, I feel a lot better now. Once you get back to camp, that merchant has infinite concentrator agents. Excellent. I love it. I love it. Alright. Eldest... Oh, let's talk to this person.
Master Verathorn keeps us very busy. It takes
Alistair,
many decades to master
you're kind
even
of
what little we know
okay.
of the old crafts.
vengeance. What do these folks say?
So you are the Grey Warden who was supposed to save us?
Oh my gosh.
I thought I would hear of an outsider.
It's a hive mind. Look at this. Neat. Goddess of the Hunt. Hearthkeeper. I don't want to do your thing. Let's talk to Gaina.
Anduran Atishan, outsider.
I like her elbow pads. Can you answer some questions?
I'm not sure what I can tell you, but I shall try.
I want to know more about you people.
You should speak to Lanaya. She's the Keeper's first and knows much of such questions.
Tell me about the
You
forest.
would be best to speak to Seyrel. He is our storyteller and knows far more of such tales.
What can you tell me about Zathrian?
Zathrian? He has been our keeper since long before my parents' parents were born. What could you wish to know about him?
What is a keeper exactly?
He keeps us safe.
Literal?
And he keeps the knowledge of our people safe, so we may bring it to all of our people one day.
What knowledge is that exactly?
The ways of our ancestors, of course. From the time of our Lathan, before the human empire enslaved our people.
Where does he get this knowledge?
From the other clans, and from the artifacts we uncover in our travels. Everywhere the old empire was, so went their slaves. Pieces of our past lie everywhere.
Bring it to all of your people?
To the Flat Ears, those who live with the humans. When we have a new homeland to settle in, we shall teach all elves the ways they have forgotten.
I have another question about Zathrian.
Yes.
I guess. Just how old is Zathrian exactly?
I don't know.
Several
Very
centuries.
old. It is said that Zathrian may be one of the first to become as our ancestors were long ago, immortal.
But how could that be? Why him and not others?
We all live longer than the Flat Ears, the elves who live with humans. The Keepers even more so because of their knowledge of the old ways. Why Zathrian differs from the others, I do not know. Perhaps he has been blessed by the creators.
I want to know something else.
What is that?
I guess I'll just bring this up and see where this quest goes. You are Gaina, correct? Kamen mentioned you.
You spoke to him? What did he say?
He said that you refused to give him your hand.
Oh. I don't expect an outsider to understand our ways.
This is a really awkward quest.
I just can't bond with Kamen. He's been a hunter apprentice for over 2 years now, and he's yet to slay a proper beast. Each time he's tried, something has gone wrong. Perhaps the creators do not wish us to bond. I cannot bond with an apprentice hunter, can I?
If you love him, it doesn't matter what he is,
But
does it?
what if he never becomes a proper hunter? What will become of our family?
Why does everything depend on him?
You are right. As a
Oh,
woman,
no.
I must ensure that he believes in
Oh,
himself.
jeez.
All I've done is make him miserable.
This is not a good quest.
I
I don't
cannot
like
be
it.
like you, both woman
Ugh.
and Grey Warden. But I can be formidable in my own small way, can't I? Masiranas, thank you.
Boy.
You have helped me put this into
this is
perspective.
not a good
I will
quest.
go and speak to Kamen.
What did you do, BioWare? Ugh, I don't
Kamen,
care.
I've been a fool.
Gaina? What do you mean?
This is
Have you
way
changed your
worse
mind?
than I thought. I
I
thought they were
have.
gonna...
The outsider has helped me to see that I
Oh,
was
jeez.
wrong. I have made you miserable, and I should not have.
But what about my hunt?
I don't care about that. I know you will pass your hunt in time, and we will be
Oh,
happy.
jeez.
Us
Oh,
and our
man.
children.
I feel bad about this one.
You've made me a happy man. I feel blessed by the gods today.
Man.
We are both very grateful for the part
Girl,
you
you've,
played in
you've,
bringing us
you've
together.
got the elbow
How
pads.
marvelous you are.
You should
I'm
just
so happy.
just go do
This is
roller
so
derby or
wonderful.
something. Like,
Young love allowed to flourish.
ugh.
Take this.
Yeah,
It's
just
been in my
give me
family
the
for a very
loot
long
and
time,
let's
but
forget this ever
I hope it
happened.
plays some part in your battle against the Darkspawn. It's the very least we could do.
Alright, what'd you give me? care what it is. I'm gonna throw it out a window or something. The Tale of Elorn. I kind of want to break it. Ugh, that was gross. Well, I was gonna end it there, but I don't want to now. I gotta find something else to end this on. Hunter, talk to me. You look cool. Yeah, you do you. Cool beans. Oh, we got another exclamation point. Let's go there. Oh, okay. Good to know. Oh, hello.
Who comes? Oh, I beg your pardon, stranger. I was so busy attending to the Hala, I did not hear your approach.
Who are you?
My name is Alora. I am the Master Herder in charge of caring for the Hala. Not as exciting as being a Grey Warden, but the Hala are vital to us.
Oh. What is a Hala?
They are the noble beasts that pull our Aravel. What humans call land ships. They are our companions and our guides.
We have nothing similar in Orzammar, except the Bronto.
I have heard of the Bronto. They are beasts of burden,
Night, Vivian.
yes? The Hala are not like that. We ride the Hala, but never with reins or a saddle. It is the Hala who decide where to lead us, and our privilege that they take our Aravel with them. In return, it's the herder's job to speak to the Hala and care for their needs. It's a bond of friendship, and not servitude.
That's why have you separated this one from the others?
I fear she may have been bitten during the werewolf attack. I have tried speaking with her, but she is too agitated for me to understand. The curse would not affect her as it would us, but it would still be lethal. And it may prove contagious to the other Hala as well. I can
Okay,
find
am
no
I gonna be able to
wound
back
on
out
her,
of
but
this waxen wing?
she's
It's been a
truly
long time
ill,
since I
then.
saved.
Then I will have to put her out of her misery. For her sake, as well as that of the others.
Is there anything I can do to help?
No. Do you have any skills that might help her? If you do, I would be grateful.
Not necessary? Oh. Okay, I'm just gonna wait here. What should I be picking here? You can come back later to finish it, so I can just say no, I suppose not, and talk to her again. I'm gonna wait a few seconds here. Okay.
Then I appreciate your concern, but it is time for me to be alone with her.
Okay, cool. We'll come with people who know more shit. Yes, I don't know why I stumbled over that word. Alright, that got a little of the bad taste out of my mouth. Ugh. We're gonna go ahead and leave it there for now, I think. We'll come back to this next week, same time, same station, 6:30 Central Time, a week from today. So thank you so much for watching and for playing along. Dalish. That doesn't quite work. We're gonna go with that. All right. So I will see you next week, I guess, for more adventures. We'll really get into the Dalish stuff. I kind of want to stop here before we get into it a little more deep, or deeper, as some people say. Yeah, have a great week, everyone. Thanks so much for watching and sticking with me, even though I was a little low energy tonight. We'll see you next time.